G'day mate, how you going? Welcome to another night of YouTubing. This is a way to keep you rocking and rolling for the rest of your life and the rest of your day. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And the first one is this one I just wrote about a minute ago. I went to visit an open pub, an open pub, an open pub. I went to visit an open pub at about 10:30 in the morning. I watched the baseball from the US and I saw the Canberra Bushrangers play. It was bloody cool. I went to visit the local pub. I sit and enjoy my beer. I went to party all over the place. You see, yeah dude, it was warm embrace watching the footy on grand final day. Especially saw the Sydney Swans win their first premiership in 2005. I went to visit an open pub, an open pub, an open pub to see what is on Fox Sports. Sitting there watching the sport, you see, now I have Koa on the box. Watching while I do my art, I went to visit an open pub. I saw Hawthorn win their first premiership in a while. They beat the Cats in 2008. I was enjoying the match, then had a seafood basket for my dinner. It was rad and very cool. The open pub was cool. Oh yeah, on a cool bloody afternoon. I went to visit an open pub. You see, you just have a few drinks. Oh yeah, maybe I give up for a soft drink, but still I wanted to enjoy the sport on the big screen. It was rad. I went to visit an open pub. How cool was those days? Not living in the past though. I remembering the cool times, dude. Sometimes if you go for an open pub, the seafood basket, they used to be really nice. They're very expensive, but they're really nice to actually just enjoy it. And mainly on the Labour Club at that stage, because they had the really nice ones. The prawns are already moist and everything's nice. Have a listen to this one. This is the one that goes through my head as well. It goes, shut up, geek, you dweeb. You see, you sit there saying that while I slob my food. I don't care whether you like me or not. I will do what I want in my house. It is not a flaming prison. I don't need to hear prison sounds. We are not at school anymore. I am keeping out of the psych ward. Just slob your food and I am cool. You see, he will call me dweeb, but because I am the coolest dude around. You see, you're a bloody drongo, mate. You see, you play cool for all the cool people like me. You think everyone is a dweeb. What is a dweeb anyway? It's just a word. Don't worry what he said. I stop my food and watch him take the dweeb up there. I know about the world. I watch the news. You think I am crazy enough to fall into a trap? I am smart. And mate, I am ever so sorry if I can't be your perfect person. I don't have to eat nicely because I live alone. I don't have anything good that the robbers would want. I am cool, man, and you're cool, you. I say cool me. But overall, I am not hassling anyone. He goes, shut up, geek, you dweeb. That's a very good start to actually start it. Now let's go for the the magic one. You see, quite often the time you think it's not possible to actually come in there and make the magic appear. You've got to actually say to yourself that people can't just magically appear in your house and stop you from doing something, even if they wanted to, whether I don't think they want to anyway. You see, we aren't magic. We can't fly into another house to do anything like tease or bully. We can't run any faster to catch our prey. We can't keep people on the couch from another house. You see, if the door is locked and you haven't got a key, you can't magically get through. You can't magically come back. To get your crack at people, you can't magically treat someone like a shy person or a geek. You can't magically do bad things to make someone cry. Because, mate, I was a dick. Probably still am. You can't magically make me stop doing things. You can't magically keep me off YouTube because it is fun! You can't magically turn someone into an old fogey. You can't magically make somebody stop being a slob because, especially in their own house. You can't magically make me bludge on the couch and stop doing craft. But anyway, I feel cool. You can't magically stop me from being cool, despite nobody wants to muck with my family. You can't magically make me jitter for the families, even if I feel good despite I aren't as perfect as them. You can't magically make me a wuss, even if the fact everybody has wussy content. My wussy content is I find it hard to be treated like a mechanical being by wild hooligans, but being a hooligan just because of my wild past. You can't magically turn me into dad when I don't want to be a great big old fogey thing about him. I say dilly gap. Does it look like I give a fuck when I have to deal with my voices? And that's actually a good way to do it because you do it really hard, you rock and roll and party on there. It's really rad. And this is one here. Now this is actually one of those ones where you have a really wild attitude in your voice. Have a listen. Stop fucking teasing me, you fucking turd. Just because I didn't walk long distance. I walked a bit today, like the Gorman, like city from Gorman House, and I had enough of myself at the moment, being creative, and I enjoy my life in every way. But I can. Who cares if I don't perfect father? Why is there a competition? There I walk when I can, and again, I find some time to do a proper walk, so I just take what I can get. Walking from Gorman House to City was a great walk, and I have got to much more. I want to do creative things, and if I walk, I don't get to do that sometimes. If I feel like it and have the time, I go for a small walk around the block. My father was all right, I guess, but he tried to think he was better than everybody. But people should encourage to do a little walks, but better than nothing, huh? I might be fat, but I can still love life. Dudes!
Guess what I do? I drink fiber. So when you go to the bathroom regularly, all the fiber in the world, card is
I was just going to see this. This one called Young and Dumb. That the visits I used to go to nightclubs when I was walking around the Belconnen area. Young and dumb, feeling crazy. I was very, very, very lazy. You see, I am partying and getting drunk. Like many nightclubs like Blind Beggars Inn, Hungry Horse and Las Vegas and Firehouse and the City Club. But I got kicked out of there being a weirdo. And the basement I was kicked out of because I was a silly kid there. I feel my partying days are on YouTube, mate. Having fun is what I do. I walk when I walk, I talk when I talk, and when I partied when I wanted to. Oh yeah, dudes. Rock and roll, man. Get down. So let's see what his. This is one about people being cool when you want to be cool, having a six-pack of beer. This is what it. You see, when I was young, I wanted to be cool and I wanted to have fun and not be treated like a oldie. So I sat with the young dudes down the pub. I bought a 6-pack of beer and sat down with the young dudes, enjoying the beer while they were talking to each other. I liked that, but it made the adult men very angry, but I tried to be cool by mucking around with them, with their beer, and I had a sip of the jug of beer and he fucking gave me shit. And I preferred to let the young dudes enjoy themselves by sitting with my beer, and fucking manager kicked me out as if he knew what I was trying to do. But I was so pissed about that, I threw beer bottles on the ground and I said to the young dudes, "Party on, dudes!" But Stephen Bradley tried to keep me in. Stephen Bradley tried to keep me in with the young dudes, but I was drinking with them because I found men were a bit boring in the club, even though I watched the Raiders win the 1994 Grand Final in there, and they decorated that club of Raiders colours. But that was their last premiership. And every Friday night I would buy a 6-pack of beer, and I liked the young dudes because they were being cool, and I hated being kicked out of there because I was having fun. Might have been a bit of a wuss, but I felt happy till I was kicked out of there, the club. But then I drank a beer at Las Vegas pub and I nearly collapsed on the ground in there, and I asked to leave, but I played pool in there. It was bloody cool, and having a beer with the clubbers outside, and outside with these dudes. I thought it was rad, dude. Get down and party! Everybody rock and roll. There's a lot of problems in the past, but when you have anal leakage, that's even worse, and that's been a problem my whole entire life. I'm trying at the moment not to worry too much about it, what happened in the past, and not to worry about what the voices are saying, because I know sometimes it's good to say it. When I was young, I used to poo my pants because Dad used to read the paper for a while, and I wasn't handling my bowel very well. And everyone hated to be around me unless they teased me and kept me away from the family. But since I was getting what I want, I got really sick of it, so I started to muck around in the clubs. I couldn't handle my alcohol, so I spewed it all out, and I was very smelly, and really took a while to wonder why they were teasing me. But then when they stopped, I bludged for a while, and I became smelly, and then I stopped and I went to the Rainbow to cook. I was okay in there, and made a lot of friends who were still talking to me. But then I had a carer named Neil who was interested with what I do, like writing and tapestries. But then I went to the psych ward and got worse still, when I started to leak again. And Neil helped me by saying, if you put a bucket near the toilet, you will find it easy to clean up. Of course, silly me wasn't listening to that, but I don't want to have a poo on my toilet floor and in my pants lately. I found a way that anal leakage won't come back, is make a happy room and sit in there doing my art, and hopefully won't come back to bother me, because despite me being cool, I always have the problem. I want to grow up and I want to go to the toilet, because that's actually normal, and make sure I have a bucket to keep the brush in instead of having poo on the toilet floor. I can't change the past, but I can live in the present, hopefully making the future cleaner and not smelly. Get down and party, dudes! That wasn't really a party poem though, but it was one of those ones I think got a lot of views on Hello Poetry, which is pretty good. It's the poem starts off. You fix yourself up with the dead. You fix yourself up with the dead. Well, little old me is with the living. I love life, I really do. But for ya, I will do a poo. You see, I am a kangaroo, and so you watch yourself, boo. Turds like you are stuck up, while I will be a cool pup. You think it's tough, but you think you're tough. You probably am, but who cares? But I still want to have fun in my home. The door is locked. I am safe. So that is how I protect myself. Even if I am not as tough as you, I am still worthy to muck around in my home. Is it because I have no money? You look as bubbly as the Easter Bunny. Send in the clowns, those mighty, mighty clowns, those laffy-daffy Colonel Gaddafi clowns. You slurp your drink because you are tough, but I can't do that to just for ya. You drink, you probably stink. You don't think much, actually. You can't think. Because you're dumb, you can stick it up your bum. Go home and talk to your mum, you. Turd, one turd is a turd. So, but the damn thing it is just a word. So my advice is to you, just listen to your heart and not the voices in your head. Fuck off! That's what you say to your voices, fuck off! Even if it makes you look like a raw bloody drunker, you still go, fuck off! Fuck off! And that's about all we got time for. Hope you enjoyed that. Have a party and rock and roll.